I binge-watched a Netflix series last night called Go Woke or Go Broke, and it truly changed my point of view on so much. So this morning, after picking up my morning coffee from a company that only hires Ecuadorian lesbians, I am announcing here on Instagram that I have been converted. I am a convert. I now consider myself woke. I am ashamed that I did not previously think that all literature should simultaneously push and serve the political agendas of diversity, inclusivity, and equality, D-I-E, die, if you will. I am so grateful that I have realized that the worth of a work of literature is in the extent to which it pushes and serves these agendas, and I now believe that any literature that does not push and serve at least one of those agendas should ideally be burned. If you can't find an incendiary device, though, denouncing it will do. I believe that the abandonment of merit as a qualification for any public or private position of any worth or influence is the best way, combined with public and private censorship, to improve humanity's lot on Earth. To this effect, I have hired a quadriplegic frog as my assistant. Stephen's not great at the job, are you, Stephen? But he is sexually attracted to consenting age salamanders, so he ticks a few boxes there. I believe above all that everything that makes you you and everything that makes me me, but not everything that makes Stephen a frog, is the result of centuries and entire global systems of racial, gender, and frog-based oppression. I believe that everything that constitutes our identity was born of, is benefiting from, and will only lead to further increases in the oppression of other identities, which are not the result benefactors or perpetuators of oppression. Therefore, I also believe that the only aim of studying any subject at all, is to find out how it has led to oppression. It is time, above all, that the scientific discipline of frogology was done away with. That Netflix documentary really opened my eyes as to how the study of frogs leads to the oppression of amphibians of color. How many of you have heard of the yellow Ecuadorian tiger-striped monkey frog? None. See? Because for 200 years, green Ecuadorian tiger-striped monkey frogs have accounted for 95% of all frog-based administrative assistant positions. 95%. This morning, I would like you to have a think and to ask yourself, when was the last time you benefited from the systemic disenfranchisement of frogs? When was the last time you saw an incidence of frogological oppression and said nothing? Frog silence is frog violence. And there you have it. My glorious conversion via a Netflix documentary, my shameful past, my benevolent future, in liberating frogs and frog communities of color, but not green. Because green, tiger-striped monkey frogs have had it far too good for far too long. Isn't that right, Stephen?